and welcome to another wellness podcast. I'm your host, Stephanie Hunt. Thank you so much for joining me today. A little bit about me. I'm married and a mother of 4 crazy, awesome kids. I've worked in the wellness industry for just over 15 years. Most recently, I was a doula and worked with pregnant and postpartum women and their babies. I was raised by parents who work in the wellness industry and were the crunchy parents before it was cool. I went to school for my undergrad in psychology and counseling, and I've always had a desire to help people, but didn't really find my niche until I started focusing on whole wellness. So what is whole wellness? We get this term whole fitness or whole health thrown around quite often. It's become the fad word when one wants to focus on the whole person approach to fix a specific area. But what does it really mean? If someone is focusing on whole wellness, what does it look like? Well, it looks a little bit different for everyone. We were all raised in different and unique environments and situations that taught us different things, some good things and some things that are hindering to our success. The way I approach whole wellness is finding the good things that you are doing and can continue doing them, and finding the areas or the blind spots that are holding you back and fixing or changing those. But no matter what your background or how you grew up, your past does not have to dictate your future. C.S. Lewis says it this way: you can't go back and change the beginning, but you can start where you are today and change the ending. So often we focus on what we're going through instead of what we are going to. While our past does make up who we are, it doesn't have to hold us back or define who we are in the future or where we want to go. Through this podcast, it's my goal to focus on 4 pillars of wellness and principles of success that have helped me and many others in their wellness journey. Whether it's health, fitness, losing weight, stronger relationships, more discipline, success in your finances or job, or another area of life, there are certain principles that can apply to almost every situation. Jack Canfield, a renowned success coach, is famous for emphasizing that no matter what area of focus, success principles are universal. Now, that doesn't mean there's a specific list of things that will fit every single situation or fix every circumstance. Many times, it is important to find specialized help in many areas. But starting with the basic success principles and pillars of wellness, you can start building a foundation that you can multiply upon and give yourself a solid base to go off of. Many times, we just need a starting point to put ourselves on the right path. The 4 pillars of wellness that I focus on are hydration, mindfulness, exercise, and nutrition. These are pivotal pillars to focus on for anyone who wants to improve or be better. They aren't gimmicks, they're not new and shiny, they aren't groundbreaking, which is why they're often overlooked or brushed aside for the newest fad out there. With that being said, there's some really amazing stuff that science has uncovered in the past 100 or so years, and some of the research out there is truly fascinating. I'm definitely one to bury myself in the latest book about habits, the brain, or psychology. I truly love reading what science is uncovering about our brains and how we tick. Take, for example, Maxwell Maltz's book, Psycho-Cybernetics. While not super new, it truly revolutionized the way I perceive the human brain to work and how our hot thought patterns are formed. Or look at Carol S. Dweck's book, Mindset, the New Psychology of Success. What her research uncovered really goes against what we have been taught most of our lives. We are taught that our success in one area or another is set in stone. That if we are smart in a subject, we will always be good at that. But more importantly, it proved that although we are taught that if we are not good at something or perceived to have a lower than average IQ, that we don't have to settle for that. We are taught that you're either born with it or you're not. Her book really challenges and proves that we can change. It's my goal through my podcast and through my wellness coaching to help people work past these things. I don't claim to have all the answers, nor do I have everything together. Some days I'm running on all cylinders and knocking off my to-do list like it's nothing. Other days, I wonder why I got up in the morning. But when I started creating a foundation of proper hydration to keep my body going, mindfulness to slow down and keep things in perspective, exercise to keep my body strong, and nutrition to keep my body fed and fueled to run as it should, those days that I just feel off don't put me off course. They're just a day. And it helps a rough day not turn into a rough week, a rough month, or a rough year. So I look forward to you joining me in the following weeks as I cover in depth the 4 pillars, talk about laws of success, provide resources for you to do your own study, and experts in different areas for you to grow and glean from. Growth won't happen overnight. We live in a society that suffers from microwave mentality, where people want weight loss now. They want to be out of debt now. They want success now. I'll admit, I'm kind of one of those people. What I have learned through the years is that change, true change, takes time. Many of us grew up being told it takes 21 days to create a new habit. While that is partially true, it's not the whole picture. Often, we have to create the new habit, then we have to dig the neural pathway to make that habit automatic and our brain to make it involuntary, which can take upwards of 250 days. So you may be asking, as I did when I first heard that, how am I supposed to stay focused for 250 days? Great question. And it's something we'll cover more in the weeks together. The last thing I'll leave you with is a challenge. Think about or write down some goals you may have. Then pick one thing from the 4 pillars or something that maybe you've been putting off that can push you towards your goals, that you can add into your life for the next 7 days. For some listening, it may be as simple as drinking more water and tracking it for the next 7 days. For others, you may already have a good handle on the 4 pillars, but you have goals that you're reaching for and have just been putting off starting. Find something you know you can do for the next 7 days that will push you towards your dreams and goals. I've been in both situations. I've been in the place where I was laser focused on all 4 pillars and had them down. I've also been in the place where drinking extra water instead of more coffee seemed like a challenge. It doesn't matter where you are. All that matters is where you are going. It doesn't matter what you did today or yesterday. It matters what you are going to do going forward. You can't go back and change the beginning, but you can start today and change your ending. The only person that controls your future is you, so take control. Tell me in the comments what you're going to focus on for the next 7 days. Then come back next week and tell me what you accomplished. I can't wait to see what you do this week, and I'll see you in 7 days.